Hey, it's Brian with the Midnight Mechanic. Today we're going to show you how to replace the cargo lamp switch in your GMT-800 truck. Now that's 1999 to 2009 full-size Chevy and GMC trucks. This is our 2002 2500 HD that we like to call Eldona. Oh yeah! So the switches in this are actually okay, but I had some ones out of another truck that were nicer. I need to replace the 4x4 switch in this anyway, so I figured I'd go ahead and replace it, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So in order to get the dash bezel out, the first thing you need to do is lower the steering wheel down because you need to have the space here. So take it and lower it all the way down. Now the other thing you need to do is the gear shift lever is going to be in your way. So you're going to want to start it up. Put your parking brake on. Ours is already on because I have a trailer hooked up to it. All you really need to do is go ahead and put that thing all the way down into the lowest position. Now if your parking brake's on, it shouldn't be a problem. Now, what you do is start here on this side and grab it and pull it back just a little bit, really slow. Then you can work your way around the dash slowly and pop it out. When it gets to a point where it's all the way loose, you have to make sure that this little backside of the bezel clears the dashboard. You can't pull it straight out. So you kind of have to rotate it down like this until it clears the dash. Then you could go ahead and take the old one off. So you can see on the new one, there's these two spots right here on either side, and those are where the clips clip it in. On this top part, there's a little notch right here. That's where you can get the screwdriver in. So we're going to take a screwdriver and slide it in there and lift up on it until we can hear that clip let loose. Then I'm going to pull it forward just a little bit. Come down to the bottom and do the same thing on the bottom to where it comes loose. Don't force it because this is just plastic behind it. You don't want to break that. And once it's off, you can go ahead and remove this plug. The way it has it is this little tiny plastic clip right here. Be careful, don't bend that too far because it will break off. So bend it back just a little bit and then you can pull it out. To reinstall the new one, it's exactly the same as you took it off. Snap the new one in there and then get it positioned in the hole. These notches here align with the notches on the side here. So get that aligned right and slide it in until it snaps. Now when you're reinstalling the new one, first of all, make sure that none of the clips fell off. This one actually has a couple clips that had fallen off, so I'm going to go ahead and grab them off of the other bezel to put on here. You can see right here, these little spring clips. Right here, one fell off, so I'm going to go ahead and replace that. There's posts on either side here, these little round posts on either side. Now there's spots in the dash that these go into. So you have to make sure that these line up with that part of the dash. And then there's these little squares that go all over, and that's where these little spring clips snap into. So what you really do is just line up these bolt holes to those edges, and then you can go ahead and snap it on. Don't just bang it on. Go a little bit around the edge and don't force anything, and it'll go on just fine. So now it's time to reinstall your bezel. Just like before, steering wheel is all the way down, gear shifter is all the way down. I'm going to take this new one and install it like this. So go ahead and get it in there under here. Get this part of your dash wrapped around there. Then, like I said before, these little studs on either side. Make sure that one is in that hole. This one over here is lined up with the hole over here. And you can go ahead and start slowly popping it in. And take your time, don't force it, and you end up with it all installed and in one piece. Now you can go ahead, put it back up in park so it doesn't try to roll away from you, like that, and readjust your steering wheel. So that cargo and driving light switch is really easy to get to. You just have to make sure you don't break the dash bezel before you even get to the switch. Then when you're at the switch, don't pry on things. It's all plastic. Just go ahead and take your time with a flathead or with a mechanic's pick and work your way around it like we did. And then be really careful when you unplug it that you don't mess that plug up or the wiring up or anything like that. And everything will go back together just as easy as it came apart as long as you're careful. If there's anything else you'd like to learn about, post down below in the comments. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at The Midnight Mech, TikTok at The Midnight Mechanic, and subscribe to our channel so you can see all of our how-tos and our other shows. We'll see you guys next time.